For the record, Jon Sesso, Planning Director, and this evening stepping in as the chair of the Butte events team. You should have all received a copy of the report, the draft report, put on your desk a couple of weeks ago, and I hope you will dutifully take the time to pour through every page and every particular report. A lot of good information in the document. I don't want to be too brief tonight, but I know your time is important, so I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible. The report, as it has for the last 3 years, includes a summary on the front end, 3 or 4 page summary of the pertinent information associated with the financial aspects for the year past, and then a number of appendices. And I guess I want to start by recognizing those who have taken the time to report out the Montana Folk Festival, the rodeos, Evel Knievel Days, the county fair, Henri Ra, Oktoberfest, and although the report is not part of the document, the Butte celebrations, who still are responsible for St. Patrick's Day and the Freedom Fest over the 4th of July weekend. These organizations came together in the fall of 2010 and created what we call the Butte Events Team in order to work together in the effort to build and sustain a festival economy for our community. The Butte Events Team initial appropriation made by you in the 2010-11 budget was an allocation of $500,000 from the Hard Rock Trust in the name of economic development. And if you would turn at your leisure to Appendix C and a report from the Institute for Tourism Research Bureau, you will see that the investment that you commissioned 3 years ago has paid off many times over in terms of economic activity during our summers and the sustenance of our festivals and the impact that they have on our community. We also turn your attention to Appendix B this year, which is an asset inventory. It has been one of our goals to make sure that the dollars that are invested through the local government help to build an asset base of various things that are used in subsequent years in the context of festival planning and delivery. These assets are owned by the local government now and are made available to all of the festivals, including bike rack or barrier, chairs, the dance floor, benches, tables, trash cans, and a whole bunch of electrical equipment that allows us to distribute power to the stages that we put on for the various events, and various other pieces of equipment that are very vital to our city and communities. With the help of these organizations, our capability to actually produce successful festivals that have been very well received by members of the public, both in our community and outside the community. I am very proud of the decisions that the council and the governing body has made over these last 3 years in making sure that these dollars have been spent in the most effective fashion. And I would now turn your attention to the summary part of the report, and particularly page 5 of the summary, where the amount of dollars that have been raised by the groups in order to put on their festivals range from nearly $660,000 by the Montana Folk Festival to as little, but not to be undermined, as little as $4,500 by Oktoberfest. And you can see, relative to those investments by Evel Knievel Days, the county fair, Henri Ra, the amount that we invested in 2013 using the remainder of the Hard Rock dollars and continuing support from the URA, which in 2013 came in the form of a loan. And note the percentages. We have used these percentages to measure how much public support is given to each of the festivals relative to their size and relative to the amount of money that they're raising in the community in order to produce these fine events. And as you can see on the top of the page and on the page prior, the percentages ranged from 6 to 23, 24% in years past. Last year, or in 2013, 2012, about the same percentages, and that amount went down considerably in 2013, primarily because we just didn't have as much in terms of vet resources to actually award to these groups. But I do not want that to diminish from the hard work that each of these organizations have put in to make their events successful.